Hey, we are live over here. We are
Exactly,
live.
Muskan.
We are live,
You're live? Okay, that's good.
Can we talk about our differences? And we don't talk at all. It seems so critical to speak less critically. I see no truth as mythical, no vast unbridgeable. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, build it up. You gotta get some.
Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. He's had it taken off him. And that is as far as they're going to go. Threads one in. Longley kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Rafinha. A header! Oh, it's hit the post! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And we have our very first corner. Jimenez is there to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ups for safety. Oh, this looks sharp. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Baina gets good distance on it. Fermin, well seen, saw that coming. Still goalless. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lewandowski. It's out for a goal kick. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Clement Longley is someone who reads the game particularly well. His passing is surprisingly good at all ranges for a centre-back, and it can be used not just to trigger attacks, but also to take the pressure off the defence when trying to avoid the opposition's press too.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. He's in space and looking for options. And he's being shifted off it. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Yamal. Now, can they get him away? And this is Lewandowski. Oh, smashing header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
De Jong. And Yamal. Great vision. Lewandowski. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Yamal.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. It's a promising position. And the finish! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That's wonderfully done. Crisp pitch, true finish.
Rafinha really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Solot.
Oh, really well played.
Played out towards the right wing. Can he get on the end of this? That's an excellent interception.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Baina. And it's Lewandowski. He's looking wide. Defending of the desperate variety. This possibly the last play of the half. And he's managed to get rid. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Solot. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. And that has left him in a heap. Not the most accurate pass. Baina. Spread out to the left. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Gonzalez. Can he spark a counter here? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And here's Lewandowski. Lopez. Vermin! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
It's not an especially good pass, that. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time.
La asistencia a este partido.
Just eases him off the ball. And here's Lewandowski. Longley. Now it's Sorlot. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Sorlot. Over to the left. Looking for the run. De Jong's cross.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Molina. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through.
He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pedri. And here's Rafinha. Lobbed in behind. Longley attempts a clearance. And it's Lopez. He's on it. Can he get away? Baina. Gonzalez. The message is clear. None shall pass. And this is Lewandowski. Might be danger here. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that was very necessary. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Alvarez coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Baina. Plays it through. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedri. Rafinha. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a throw. Simeone proves just a little bit too strong. Rafinha under intense pressure.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Lewandowski. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Molina. Longley. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That looks a good ball through. Decent chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
"3-0, and that's it." Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two...
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Lewandowski tries to dink it through. And the shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Lewandowski! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now it's Solot. And it's Pedri. Jimenez makes the interception. Molina. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Distributed tidily. Rafinha. Looking to play him in. And it's a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Molina is there and he can get that clear. Gonzalez. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it though that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Baina. Now it's Sorloth. Now it's Gonzalez. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Longley. And he skips past his man. Yamal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Plays the return pass. It's a searching pass. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Molina. Martin producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Koundé and Yamal, and it's De Jong. Sorloth. Oh, that's a key interception. Baina. Gonzalez.
Such good technique.
And that could set him on his way. Can he finish? And it's in! And again they hit the front.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Molina deals with that comfortably. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Sorloth. And it's Molina. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. And the flag has stayed down. Baina goes short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the first 45 minutes are up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And this is Lewandowski. Lopez. No, he's just misjudged that one. Longley gets good distance on it. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Martin. Searching pass he's played there. Rafinha puts a cross in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Eric Garcia does well to get it back. And he's away.
That's going in strongly.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Baina. Very nicely done.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has left him in a heap. And he plays one through. He's got away. Showing good feet. Plays it across. Chance! They've scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top.
Este partido asciende a 96.026 espectadores.
Molina. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Pedri. Martin. And it's Lopez. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski! It's hit the upright. And for a moment, time stood still. So, third corner of the game. And that should get the job done. It's a throw-in. Tries to pass it through. That's good running with the ball. Now, this could be a chance. Now it's Lewandowski. Gonzalez. And here's Lewandowski. He's looking wide.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rafinha gets into some space. That's an excellent interception. Baina. Rafinha, looking for a runner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Ball comes in, nice interception, well timed. And that's really well manoeuvred. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. 75 minutes played. Rafinha.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Good ball, good take. That's a cute ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Alvarez getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Llorente. Gonzalez, who's set up one goal so far. Shifted upfield. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Now it's Alvarez. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Llorente. Yamal. And it's Llorente.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he latch on to this?
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Yamal. And this is Lewandowski. Spread out to the left. Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Look, there has...
And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
And as you can see, we've already started here. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Knocks it out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Milinkovic-Savic. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a half-decent try.
Cristiano Ronaldo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Hernandez and Milinkovic-Savic.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
It's a good foot in there. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And they're quick to get it back. And here's Joao Felix. And he's had it nicked away. Koulibaly. João Cancelo. Still goalless. Quarter of an hour played. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Brozovic. And he's been shifted off it. Milinkovic-Savic looking to penetrate. Decent chance! Mane. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo going full tilt down the right-hand side. Crunching tackle. He's looking wide. Now it's Coman. Looking tidy in position. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's found the net!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
After 22 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Al Nassr have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Shapes to shoot! There's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 25 minutes
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And he's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Hernandez. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Milinkovic-Savic. There's the delivery. Mane. "15 minutes till half-time. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. They want to be quick to recover this. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mane. Now that pass isn't the best. Now what about a counter-attack? And that is out of play. Nunez. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nicely shaped cross. That's an excellent interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Mane. Oh, that's well spotted. And the counter is on. Now it's Darwin. Played out towards the right wing. Nicely aimed pass. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's a good run down the right. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's going to have his name taken. And that has left him in a heap. He's pulled him up for that challenge. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Koulibaly. And it's Ruben Neves. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, that's ambitious.
Has been indicated.
João Cancelo. Played out to the right. He's found a way past. João Cancelo. Played into the middle. Oh, what a climb! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, and the shot! Goal! Al Hilal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So shoots! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Cancelo. And he's... And the shot! Goal! Al Hilal! And And again they hit the front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Al Hilal take the lead. That has been slung wide. Now it's Joao Felix. Al Nassr needing a change of fortune here. Malcolm. Malcolm. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
The match was 52,820.
He's gone for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Joao Felix. It's a really well-measured ball. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Ball's played through. Malcolm providing an outlet on that flank. He rises! It's hit the crossbar! And that should get the job done. Oh, he's been caught on it here! So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Nunez does really well to win the ball there. He's tried one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Ruben Neves with the short one. Al Hilal can try it again now. Ruben Neves plays it short. Looking for... And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Brozovic. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, good spread. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, that's a key interception. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's worked it through. Great ball. And he shoots! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Al Hilal making another change here.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Mane. Now this could be a chance. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's going for goal! Takes the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. João Cancelo looking understandably energised after his goal. And this is Ronaldo. He could be in here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Opts to... Great chance! Has another go! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. That was a given. It always was.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Al Hilal could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He has a look up. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he'll shoot here! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Cancelo. He's got tall. Decent enough try. Now, can they get him away? Joao Felix. That's a decent clearance. Cristiano Ronaldo, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Brozovic. Cross needs to be good. Hernandez getting this one clear. Corner number 2 then. And that has been knocked clear. Can he finish? And he's quick to get it clear again. And that is that. Al Nassr played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. Al Nassr going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Looks across, and he's following up! Oh, he's hit the bar! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
Well, there's the clearance. Al Hilal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Darwin.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Big header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Well, nicely intercepted. Ruben Neves. Can he get it through? Joao Felix, he is on. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Milinkovic-Savic. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's the chance to counter. He's found the way through. Pass is just off target.
Coman really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
So it is still 0-0. The most accurate pass. Brozovic gets a foot in here. Now that looks a decent ball. And he cuts out the supply. More and more pressure on the ball here. That is good alertness. Hernandez. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Joao Felix. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's a key interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Joao Felix. Nicely worked. It's a goal kick. Koulibaly. Joao Felix. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Milinkovic-Savic. Ruben Neves. Spread out to the left.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And it's Ruben Neves. Nicked it back promptly. Al Hilal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That's good vision. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Stood up well to him there. Dink through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Takes a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Hernandez. Now it's Coman. Gets into some space. Good read, needed to be. That's going to go a long way. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's tried one! That is decidedly lacking.
Cristiano Ronaldo probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
No, that's been intercepted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Koeman. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Al-Nassr claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Al-Nassr have their third corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Plenty to aim at here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's made its way to João Felix! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And he gets rid in a hurry. An instinctive delivery. Al Hilal are looking to go forward now.
This match was 51,832.
Now it's Darwin. Malcolm. Al Nassr needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Malcolm. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Looking to play him in. A chance for a shot! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Substitution.
Al Hilal choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
João Cancelo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Now it's Darwin. Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Milinkovic-Savic. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Milinkovic-Savic. Ruben Neves. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Substitutions taking place.
Time and again they are repelled.
Al Hilal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Played into space. Spread neatly. Milinkovic-Savic. He's looking wide. Played with speed from back to front. Brozovic. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Coman. Aims beyond the defence. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. The ball's gone astray. Oh, good read. João Cancelo. Ball is over the line. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's well spotted.
Al Nassr are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Al Nassr nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And he is going into that little black book. Now it's Coman. Played in deep. He rises! That's a decent clearance. And that will be it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the... So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
So off we go then. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
We have a
Chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Hernandez. That's a throw. And back to the keeper they go. Now it's Joao Felix. Well read, and the danger is averted. Coman. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Koulibaly. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, important interception. Milinkovic-Savic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Koulibaly gets it away. Darwin. Al Nassr are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Koulibaly. And Hernandez. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Joao Felix. João Cancelo clears it away. Oh, that's a key interception. Back into the middle. A header! And that's caused a worry or two. Ruben Neves. Now it's Mane. Oh, cracking ball. Not the most convincing of passes. And that has been clubbed away. That's a lovely, neat pass. No goals as yet. Al Nassr finding their passes. Koulibaly cuts out the pass. And this is Ronaldo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Milinkovic-Savic, spread out to the left. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez running with the ball. He's in plenty of space here. Joao Felix. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
It's Hernandez. Joao Felix. Milinkovic-Savic. Joao Felix. Chips it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mane. That ball looks a good one. Mane gets into some space. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
A terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Great vision. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Mane. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Al Nassr really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Al Nassr clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would...
Joao Felix! He will be livid with himself. Ruben Neves. Koulibaly goes long. To Ruben Neves. Now it's Darwin. Played out towards the right wing. Malcolm. He's picked his way through. He whips it across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now it's Joao Felix. Hernandez. Pass somewhat off target. That's a good ball out wide. He's found a way through. Goes looking wide. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Over to the left. Now it's Joao Felix. And it's gone back to the keeper. Koulibaly.
The attendance for this match
No
was
breakthrough and well into the second
52,044.
period. It is still anyone's game. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Well, for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Good ball, good take. Looking for the run. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Al Nassr clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Substitution.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Now it's Darwin.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that looks a decent ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, nice touch. And here's Nunez. And he welcomes it in. Coman. Ah, now can they counter? Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Coman. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to belt it away. Al Hilal making consecutive changes here.
Taking place.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And here's Mane. And this is... Can he finish? It's a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Al Nassr have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And Mane! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. That's the throw. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Mane really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And that could well leave a mark. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Nicely weighted ball. The final 5 minutes. And that's a good... And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
87 minutes is number 7, Darwin Nunez.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Hernandez. Coman.
4
Shin to
added
shin,
minutes has been
bicep to
indicated.
bicep, and he wins out. Into stoppage time, very little left on it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Joao Felix. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Coman could move up a gear here. Coman crosses. And that has been knocked clear. Coman receives it in a wipe. And time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
During the match. Thank you for your
Thank you
cooperation.
very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained. But if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He's picked his way through. That's going to go a long way. There will be a throw-in. Nicely weighted. Saka! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And now they can clear their lines. He's had it taken off him. Looking for the... Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
After 19 minutes is
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Jimenez. And it's Jimenez. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Sorlot, and he's had it nicked away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's running through. Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rice does well to get it back. Molina getting this one clear. And that's too far for anyone. Not the most accurate pass. That's a lovely pass. Trossard! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rice does really well to win the ball there. He gets big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, that is one way to stop him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Sorlot.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Trossard. Jimenez. Bina. Jimenez. Threads one in. Great work on the overlap. Molina picks it up out wide. Molina just loves to go forward whenever he can. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And back to the goalkeeper. Longley. And Molina. It's a pretty loose pass.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 2 then.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Just eases him off the ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
To the field.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Arsenal are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're just settling back into this second half. Arsenal carrying a 1-goal lead. Now it's Sorloth. Rice. Aims beyond the defence. Jimenez. Tries to put... And the finish! Oh, taken with style! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Good read, needed to be. Bina. Molina. Now it's Sorloth. Out to the right. He is through here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Saka. Can he get on the end of this? Jimenez makes the interception. Ødegaard. Looking for options for movement. He's cut it out. Bina. Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the upright. And he's heaved it away. Now, can they get him away? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good-looking ball. Ødegaard, played out towards the right wing. He's having a go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And he's managed to get rid. Rice. Zubimendi is onto this. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, well played, well played. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's had a shot! I've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cleared without complication. Calafiori. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
He's got away. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. Baina. He's through here. Gabriel wins the duel this time. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And it's Ødegaard. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, that looks a decent ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No, again there's no way through. Can he get it through? Drilled in low. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 6, Gabriel. Coming on to replace him is number 3, Mosquera. Substitution in progress.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Decent chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician...
Now when it's come to man called Say and Cootie alongside yours truly, Big Gangzilla.